It's easy to feel discouraged by all the tragic news plastered across your TV or tablet on a daily basis about COVID-19. It's easy to feel hopeless due to the fact that what's going on around you is completely out of your control. The worst is that you feel like you're all alone in this fight. And I'm sure if you think about the mixture of emotions in your heart right now, you would feel like giving up. And I can understand that. But despite how you feel right now, there's a word of encouragement I'd like to share with you. The psalmist declares, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, even though the earth be removed, even though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though its waters roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with its swelling. Psalm 46. The psalmist speaks to God's constancy, which means that he is faithful, dependable, enduring, unchanging. I don't know about you, but when I think about who God is and how God operates, these sentiments ring true. What's generally incredible about the entire psalm is that it solicits celebration of God in his role as our refuge and strength. This means that God is our impenetrable defense, bringing this militaristic concept of God in focus when he's about to fight for you. In other words, God is to be celebrated as our impenetrable defense, even though the earth is being moved, when the nations are raging, and even when the Lord is bringing down his judgment. But in all of these, God is constant. What's specifically more amazing is that the psalmist is saying that in multiple extremes on the spectrum of life, God remains constant by his abiding presence. I'm almost sure you've heard of waters roaring and seen them troubled at some point in your life. You've probably been caught in a few rainstorms of your own. Like me, you must have witnessed an earthquake or two. These are experiences you've witnessed on one extreme because they're those you actually have seen with your own eyes in your lifetime. However, I can promise you, you've never seen the earth removed. You've probably never seen mountains be carried off into the midst of the sea. These are two activities so extreme, they're beyond human imagination. But that's precisely the point. From the greatest extremes that could blow your mind, leaving you hopeless, to the least of extremes, which you could say, I've been there, I've done that, I've seen it all. Guess who remains constant by his abiding presence? You guessed it. The COVID-19 outbreak is an extreme circumstance unlike any we've ever experienced. Left in its wake are lives lost, homes broken, businesses shuttered, churches closed, emotions rattled. Can I encourage you that in the midst of all of this pain and uncertainty, we have nothing to fear because God is our impenetrable defense, not just as a present help, but by being a very present help in this time of trouble. God bless.